Previously on the Block NZ, tension was high as the contestants came to terms with the enormity of the task in front of them.
The place needs to be absolutely bone dry.
I never get to make a decision.
You told me you wanted to keep it natural.
You do whatever you want to do.
Joe set a challenge to settle a dispute.
The losing team has to clean the bathroom.
She's forgotten who she is. She's not Shannon.
If we come last, I will not be happy. Okay, go!
With an unfortunate result for Damo.
You girls got to start using this toilet properly.
Tonight, winter weather strikes and our couples find themselves cutting their teeth on their first room under some extremely challenging conditions.
We can't get dry wherever we go.
Not that they needed more water in their schedule, but I throw up a challenge that has the teams trying to keep themselves out of the drink.
So if we don't come out on top, we will be completely shamed.
And a bomb is dropped that could change the outcome of the entire competition.
We may have bitten off more than we can chew.
It all starts now.
Yeah, it's Sunday. Got the concreter coming in tomorrow to do this place above, and this concrete's supposed to be dry.
You put buckets around the place, didn't you? I can hear it.
We did wake up and found that our whole house and garage is completely flooded, along with James and Marie's and Joe and Damo's. So the thing that we had been working really hard on and keeping dry was our garage, and there's now puddles. But you just got to be hopeful when it comes to the block.
Just water everywhere. So we're going to have to mop this up tonight, have it asleep, and then up early before the builders come and get some stuff done.
Our builders start on board tomorrow, and our electrician starts tomorrow as well. So there's going to be water running through our wiring and all sorts of bits and pieces. So we're just going to make a plan in the morning and see if we can do something.
I got a love-hate complication. My childhood dreams, they fade into black.
We had a wet bed last night and all our sheets and stuff, they're all damp. The roof basically just leaked. Sleeping under damp blankets on a damp bed is not fun.
Yeah. I have been ripping up the carpet in our little hut. It's soaked. It's not nice. It's what we've been sleeping in. It's so wet.
Nothing can scupper building plans faster than the weather. And here on the Block NZ this year, that's especially true, with the contestants' houses open to the elements more than ever before.
There's no way to stop water coming in without a roof.
I'm just getting rid of the tarpaulin so that we can get some sunlight directly into the garage to dry it. We will use a heater as well, but if we can depend on this light for a wee while, it'd be nice.
The ultimate goal for each couple is to get scaffolding up, their roof on, and the house shrink wrapped so it becomes watertight. But they're not there yet. But the good news is that all going to plan, the roofs will be going on tomorrow. And if the teams can keep their framing and floors dry until then, they can still make the room delivery deadline. But last night's rain already seems like one problem too many for the house that is furthest behind.
This morning we're in a different frame of mind. We know that we're actually not going to get the garage done.
But it's not bad news for everyone. Quinn and Ben have managed to keep dry with a little help from a friend.
This is to dry out our cracks in our garage so we can eventually seal it
And it didn't come like this at all. Our security guard, when we were out yesterday, actually made this contraption, and he sat outside our house on a chair, cut a hole in our tape, stuck it through and dried our floor for us while we were out. Bendog and I love it because I had to like crouch down or reach up really high, but now I just stand there. All I have to do is just put on a bit of Quinny charm, and it just comes, and they're just offering left, right and centre to help us out. It's really handy. We're going for quite a minimal look. We're having polished concrete on the floor and up the back wall as well. And on the right-hand wall, there's going to be a fold-down washing line. At the back, there'll be a workbench and open shelving and bike racks. But you won't be able to see anything because it will all be covered by sliding doors. At this stage, I'm feeling quite good. The sun's finally out, so we're almost fully dry, which is great.
Marie and James have now decided to join the other 3 couples and give their garage a polished concrete floor. It's carving a massive chunk out of everyone's budgets as well, so no team can afford to get it wrong.
The process to get a polished concrete floor is you grind off the first couple of layers of concrete and then you apply 2 layers of sealant to make it look shiny.
But at every stage, the concrete has got to be kept dry. If any moisture is left underneath, it can't be ground down or sealed, and there's no time in the schedule for mistakes. Thankfully, Joe and Damo's late-night mopping efforts meant they didn't have to call off their concrete buffer.
Right, so this is the garage.
Beautiful. So what I'll have to do first is I'll have to clean out your cut joints.
Yep.
Okay, because they'll need to dry.
Yep.
Okay, because I'm going to put a filler in them to give it a flat finish. During that time, we have to try and keep dirty feet off the floor.
Cut joints allow for shrinkage and movement in a concrete floor, but they're a magnet for water and grit.
So we've got a guy this morning who's going to buff the floors up. It's just going to rough it up, and then we've got another chap coming on Friday to stain it. So everything seems to be going all right.
For our garage, the door will open and you'll have a beautiful focal point down the back, which is going to be cabinetry, the workbench, which actually goes all the way across into a bar. And above the bar area, we've also got 3 mercury lamps, which are going to be hanging.
We want to create an awesome atmosphere in a garage. It works with the home, it flows with the home, it's private, and with the wood and the floors, it's going to create a real wow factor, and people are just going to be like, wow, this is a garage, but this is awesome.
Over in house number 2, Marie and James were hit hardest by the rain.
I'll probably have to sweep out the water first before we even turn on the heater.
We need the house to be weather tight if we want to, get back on track and stay on track. So once that roof gets on, it will just mean so much to us.
While they wait for their floor to dry up, Marie turns her mind to accessorising.
What are you up to?
I have just bought our clothesliner.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
This is another time to challenge ourselves and shine through our creativity.
So as you drive into the garage on the left wall, we're going to install a bit of a shelving system. Straight ahead on the ceiling, we're going to have a clothes drying rack. On the front wall, we're going to have a workbench with a pegboard. Under the bench, we'll have the beer fridge.
So I'm just putting in our big amounts so I know how much this garage is costing. Oh, wow. That's quite a lot.
I've had to give up my job to be here, so I'm treating this as my work for the next 3 months. So I have a deadline I need to meet. There's a budget that I have, and I just need to make sure we stick to it and everything gets completed.
Down the back, it's not all smooth sailing for Joe and Damo. While their concrete buffer works below, they've discovered a water problem above.
Right, jump it over that side, eh?
Oh my God. I need to find a hose. There's a hose. I'm not happy. Damo, why can't we get a hose and siphon it out?
Let's have a look.
I am freaking out completely. Damo's up with the tarpaulin. It's pooling with water. The concrete guy is down below, and I'm just like freaking A. That water's going to go all over the floor.
There was hardly any water on it.
Whatever you do, don't let it get to the back end. If any leaks out, it needs to leak out this end. Yeah, I don't think that they understand how imperative it is to keep this floor dry. This is the most stressful time I've had on the block so far.
It all starts now.
It's 4 days until room reveal on the Block NZ. Joe and Damo having an upstairs swimming pool was never part of the plan.
Breathe. Tarpaulin is full of water and the guys are like picking it up and it is just pooling and I am just imagining it just going boom all over the floor, which would just destroy my life. How's that little dribble? Is it? I'm stressing out. Like, I don't want a massive big bucket load of water going all over that floor. He's spent a lot of time trying to get this floor looking good. He's dried it all out and he's been buffering away. And if a big load of water goes on it, the concrete guy is going to hit the roof.
Well, we can't. There's no roof there to hit.
Is that us?
How much water is in there?
There's not much in there now.
Okay, disaster averted. It's all good. It's fine. That's good. Who needs a cup of tea?
The teams have limited budgets, so despite having their builders lined up days ago, Alex and Corbin have held up bringing them to site until today. And as we're learning with these two, there's a strategy in mind.
Our plan for the builders is to use their time as efficiently as possible. What we need is for them to be able to come in for a full day and do everything that they can within that day. So we have waited a little bit longer until we know that they've got enough work for a full day.
Probably just want a couple of hundred of those, eh?
But there's a slight hiccup.
We currently have nothing on site for them to work with.
No matter how good your builder is, they still need materials to work with.
Now, I'm going to go try and score some timber off the other guy.
We've got no timber, nails, or like kind of anything yet. And we need to get an order in by 10 a.m. with Bunnings for it to arrive for the builders to work with. Hey, I'm just wondering if you could help us put in an order before 10 a.m. To arrive on the Bunnings truck this afternoon. Timber, I need 12 5x4 lengths, and then it's 20 mil by 45. Okay, cool.
Yeah. If crisis averted,
As you walk into our garage,
there'll be a beer fridge with shelving above, and then straight ahead on the far wall, we're going to have racket storage system with an upper shelf and a workbench.
it doesn't look like we're going to finish the garage, but we're just going to work as hard as we possibly can to get the best result.
While Alex and Corbin have virtually given up on making the deadline, Quinn and Ben are the furthest ahead and have time to focus on their finer details.
I could really do with going for a waxing session.
Before Quinn can turn her mind to hair removal, there's sliding doors to be chosen.
We're looking for something like that we can put into a garage to hide away a bench top and tools and that sort of thing.
So we're going to have sliding doors along the back wall to cover up all our shelving.
4 of these, please, Terry.
Okay, great. I can have all those organised by Thursday for you.
Nice.
But as always, a looming deadline could spell trouble.
And then we paint them from
You're going to have to paint them on site, yeah.
Unfortunately, with the time frame that we're working with, Terry's not going to be able to cut the grooves in them and paint them and give them back to us in time. So he's going to cut the grooves and we're going to paint them ourselves.
So we'll take them back to site,
Yes,
and then it's on.
It is a bit of a risk having these doors coming to us as late as Friday. So we've got 1 day to hang them and paint them.
Back on site, the teams are learning that the art of managing tradies is a skill they'll have to master if they want to keep their budgets under control.
Yeah, ours is going to be the biggest cost for us, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I'm going to bring 4 builders on first thing in the morning.
4?
Yeah, 4 builders. I'm paying them the same rate.
The Block has become tradie central.
Man, it's all good this morning. It's full on. It's heaps to do. Phone calls to make. All the different tradies, all in and out. Architects been in, electricians in, builders in. Geez, it's pretty hectic.
Becoming an overnight project manager is always going to be a challenge.
Right, is that all right?
I don't know, is that normal? Quite? Oh, 100. Yeah, that's not too bad. The door is quite. Just thinking. Yeah, that seems normal. Seems sweet, yeah. So, you mate, you're the boss.
There's so much tradie jargon going on. It's like another language. You know, what's Rondo? What's GSN1? I don't know.
It's a section of door.
For others, being able to take control and talk the talk has come a bit more easily.
Plan of attack then is batten that whole wall with 25mm batten.
Corbin is the taskmaster. He's so good. Like, he obviously has worked with building a house before. He knows what's required as the project manager.
Obviously our rondo's going to come through to about that level there, eh? What I was actually thinking is putting some shelving through here. I'm planning on doing a bit of the building work myself. Anything that's kind of like a 1 hour job that I'm capable of doing, I'll get into it and save the builders coming in. Every cent counts and we'll be saving every dollar that we can.
All building and electrical work has got to be signed off by an inspector, so the pressure is on to get it right. While capable Corbin has got everything under control, Marie has decided to call on the wolf to get his advice on making the deadline.
Hey there, guys. How you getting on?
Peter.
How's it going?
Questions.
Yes, we do. We'll start with this one.
Marie's got a crush on Peter.
No, I don't. He's handsome. That's it. He's handsome. I think Peter Wolfcamp is handsome. He's a handsome man. He is such, like, his skin is really nice. He has really nice skin for a man.
I might have to pick up on my building skills. Maybe they're not up to scratch, and otherwise I might get traded in for an older model.
No way. I quite like your handsome face more.
Feel better now.
It all starts now.
With just a few days left before their first room reveal, our teams are starting to make some progress on their waterlogged garages. But just in case they hadn't seen enough water, I've got something special planned at Point Chev Beach, just a few minutes from the houses.
Let's go to the challenge. To the challenge.
Are we gonna lose again?
Turn right.
Hopefully not. Maybe they'll feel sorry for us and give us a physical challenge.
We see Mark on the beach and we can see 4 strips of white, looks like paper or something.
We're thinking we're bound to get wet today.
Oh, I think it's quite exciting because it looks like it's a physical challenge, so...
Physical challenge.
Yeah, so I'm not a builder, so this could be our shot at winning something, eh, honey?
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
How are ya?
Good.
Well, building's all fine and dandy, but we all know that all any good Kiwi needs to fix things is a roll of duct tape. So to prove that, I've brought you to this nearby Point Chevalier Beach where you are going to fix these things here into what I like to describe as a boat.
Wow.
You'll have 90 minutes to construct your vessel, which needs to be strong enough and seaworthy enough to carry the both of you. And then we're going to have a race to see how well you did. Wearing a life vest, which today could be more important than ever, you are going to paddle your boat out to a buoy, roughly 100 metres offshore. You'll go round the buoy. You will paddle it back into the beach where you will get out of your boat, you will race up the beach and collect a red flag.
We both dragon boat, so we know how to use a paddle and we know how to paddle. We're pretty confident with that. It's the constructing that we're a little bit worried about.
Now to the winners. New from Sharp, an 80-inch Quatron Pro television. But also to the runners-up, a 70-inch Quatron Pro television from Sharp.
Even that would be cool.
And because, as you know, I'm the nicest guy going round, To the other runners up, let's say third and fourth, a 60-inch television.
Oh.
So everyone's a winner, but we all know when it comes to TVs, big is better.
Yeah.
So get building.
Awesome.
Or facing. Go. The teams have 2 pieces of Corflute plastic sheeting to make the body of their boats.
I'll build the boat while you think of a name for it, okay?
We're going to base ours around swamp boats.
I reckon we need to make it thinner so that we can sit on it and we just do like dragon boat style.
So we need to cut the front like that so that you join those two together sort of thing.
We have a bit of a plan.
I'm just worried about Corbin's engineering skills again because Corbin seems to kind of come up with these really good ideas.
And what we need is put a rib down the middle here.
Okay.
You know, like egg crates, how they slot over each other.
Yeah.
So we'll just go boom, 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 boom.
I don't know why everyone says we're the team to beat. You know, this has got nothing really to do with being an engineer, I don't feel.
We could actually work out the volume and make sure it's enough to float us if you want, because it's simple 1-to-1.
Width is more important than length in this race. Because width is stability. Hey, Joe's going to design the boat, and I'm going to be captain. I'm going to make my captain's hat. This is our challenge to win because I like pirates and pirate boats and love the water. That's a good idea. Should we put a box?
No, we're not putting box.
And Joe loves the water too, eh?
Ish.
This is your moment of truth.
This challenge is quite hard, just in the fact that you can't really test it halfway through. How floaty is it, Ben?
It's not very floaty. It actually fills up with water, so we've really got to make sure we fill up those little channels in the plastic.
That's where we have to cut to a certain point and then curve it in.
When it comes to competition, Marie wants to win. She starts taking control straight away if I'm not going fast enough.
You just got to curve, you just got to make it meet.
I think if it was all up to me...
It wouldn't be finished.
Now it's become quite clear that the Whiz kids from house number 3 are meticulous planners. But this challenge seems to be sending them into engineering overdrive.
Actually, round it up, 325.
It's 3... No, you don't round it up.
Holy moly, those two have pulled out a calculator.
Because it's 0.28 decimal, so it's definitely 325.
I'm probably laughing now, and I'm probably going to regret laughing a little bit later.
It's 2270 divided by 10. We were just hanging out with our boat, trying to make it work, and then this cute little dog came along. Hi, dog. Do you know 2270 divided by 7? Gave it a pat. Huey McCleary. Hello. Huey McCleary. Oh, look. Oh. And then in return for the pat, he peed on my life jacket.
Oh, oh.
Oh, no.
There's a dog in the house.
Which was actually hilarious.
It was rude.
There's a dog in the house.
But you're going to love wearing that. You're going to have a nice scent as you're paddling out to the boy.
Yeah.
It's my new perfume.
Are you offended?
No.
I'm not offended.
I'm not. I think that was really funny.
That's really funny.
Hoping to pick up some useful intelligence, Detective Damo comes sniffing around.
At least we've got lots of duct tape.
Danny, Corbin,
What's that?
what's going on, bro?
Sneaky.
We know that Joe and Damo particularly want this TV. I can probably cut it.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, Damo, you're coming over here to get some secrets.
Yeah, no, looks good, eh?
Yeah?
I think possibly they might be trying to suck us out a little bit. I
Yeah.
know Damo is.
We're gonna stop being friendly.
I want to beat Corbin, eh? I want to beat that engineer. I want to get that TV. Yeah, as much as we get along with Alex and Corbin, it'd be good to beat them into misery today, even if it means that he's going to go down, eh? He's not getting on the beach, eh? No way.
Halfway, everyone.
Yep.
You know, we always feel pretty awesome about this stage of the challenges, and usually Corbin and Alex have built something like 30 times better than ours.
G'day, guys.
Hello.
I don't want to be controversial or tasteless or negative here, but
it's all right, we're used to it.
You've built a coffin.
A coffin? Or a canoe-ish?
Canoe-ish? Let's hope it's not a bad omen.
Yeah.
Mark comes over and tells us what he thinks of our little coffin boat. And it's a bit saddening, really. We put our heart and soul into these challenges and we keep getting shot down.
I think it's coming together. It's looking exactly how we had planned, minus the curve in the middle. But yeah, I just hope it holds our island bodies up.
This is not the challenge we want to lose. You know, we spend the summer out on the water, we are paddlers, and so if we don't come out on top here, we will be completely shamed.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, Mark.
Well, it's coming along, but it's like a barge more than anything, isn't it?
We've just gone for a bit of a ramp at the front, so it kind of... The idea was that it slides over the water.
You've had a bit of experience at paddling around in the water, haven't you, by the sounds of it?
Give us all the same boat and we know we will smash it.
Okay, we'll make it the fastest cart ferry we've ever seen. Wowee.
Hi.
Mark, how you doing?
I'll tell you what, it's going to be strong. I can see what you're doing here. Is it going to be fast?
Maybe being strong will give us an advantage of being fast.
Strong and slow might be the way to go.
I think what we've done here is we may have built the most stable, but we definitely haven't built the fastest. And with us on board, we're definitely not going to be the fastest.
The only team to have used both sheets of Corflute is Alex and Corbin, while others have some spare for accessories.
Wow, you guys have taken this quite literally. You've built a boat. That there is a boat. That's awesome.
I'm quite shocked how much it actually looks like a boat. I don't know if it's going to sink, but it looks the part, eh? We're really happy with how our boat looks. It looks quite like a boat, which is awesome.
Yep. And
And-
we're going to win, Jonah.
We're going to win.
On a TV.
I hope so.
5 minutes, everyone, come on. Get it finished. I want to get on the water.
Just run another one along the side. Take that.
These corners are looking really good, babe.
We are just going to stick this duct tape everywhere. It makes the boat look a bit nicer as well.
Should we make a baler for when the water starts coming through?
Yeah, that can be the last thing we do.
What about on this inside? I'm not having
2 minutes to go. I'd probably take that time to put your life vests on.
I don't think all the boats are going to stay afloat, so it'll be a numbers game, eh?
Damo, where's that knife?
Here.
Our strategy is that we're not going to be the fastest at all. We just think that with a bit of luck, all the other boats may collapse and we can just cruise on home.
It all starts now.
Our couples have just completed their boats using nothing but some plastic sheeting and a roll of duct tape.
We are just going to stick this duct tape everywhere.
But which ones are seaworthy enough to make it round a buoy, back to shore and sail home with an 80-inch TV? That's it! Put the duct tape down! All right, guys, it's a boat race, so we're not walking too far. I want to see you out to about knee height, then both of you must be on your boat. When you come back, before you get off the boat, I want to see the hull of your, if it has a hull actually, on the ground. Both of you get off, run up here, one person grabs the flag, and it's hunky-dory. Let's go!
Oh my God, it's so cold. Yeah, my knee.
Go, go.
Oh, here we go.
Is anyone else on the boat?
I don't know, just keep going, don't worry about everyone else.
The plan was to get just a nose in front of everyone else and just paddle up to the buoy and come straight back. Too easy.
Are you in? Oh no! But that didn't happen at all. That was so embarrassing.
We're full of water. What's up, Al?
Quinn and Ben have a very similar boat to us. We look over and we're probably like half a metre in front of them.
Oh my God!
And they're having the same trouble as we are.
Look at them. We're trying to paddle. We look up and Alex and Corbin are almost at the buoy. They're going so fast.
Dig it in, Alex, dig it in. Dig it in.
Are you doing anything?
No, no. When we first jumped on the craft and started paddling, I was stoked because
Yeah.
it just ploughed. It went really fast,
Really
straight
stable.
through the water.
I'll tell you what, Damos and Joe's is a really good effort.
We push it out and we've it seems to be floating, which is really good. But we noticed that Alex and Corbin, theirs is floating really well, and that we look up and they're almost to the buoy.
I'm not even going to look back.
Oh God, it's so cold.
Meanwhile, two of the teams are still valiantly trying to get started.
Quinn actually jumped in and started paddling straight away while I was trying to get in. She thought I was in and just was paddling away. and I couldn't get in without water coming in the sides.
This is so embarrassing.
Right up on the beach. Go right up on the beach.
All right.
Alex and Corbin, they are almost back to the starting point, which is still where we are, and we're feeling pretty bummed.
Is this going to work or not? I look over and James is like sitting on the bottom of the sea. He's got water up to like his nipple.
Saw Joe and Damo coming up, and I was a little bit worried that Joe and Damo might catch us because I thought we were taking on water.
Come on. We just got to get round it.
But fortunately, it was easy going with the wind behind us. Yeah.
Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh. Well done, well done.
Thanks, mate. Are you tired?
That is awesome, eh?
Alex and Corbin racing and they grabbed the first flag. That should have been us.
Oh, you did all that?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Because they kept turning your way.
Corbin has just got this engineering smarts to kill everyone.
Yeah, it comes down to design and they've just got it over everybody. We look over at James and Marie and Marie's not happy. She looks pretty pissed off, so we decide to just both call it quits. Yeah, we got maybe 4 or 5 meters offshore. We're just gonna call it quits. I'm getting crushed by our boat. Ah!
Yes. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Joe and Damo come round second, and we're really happy for them because their boat held up the whole way.
Come on, guys! Yeah, come on, guys. Gotta get a flag. Gotta get a flag.
Yay!
We're really proud. 2 boats made it all the way round.
Oh, I was stoked, to get back. It was awesome. Run on the beach there, eh?
Yeah.
Awesome effort, guys. Come gather round. Alex and Corbin, that is a triumph of engineering principles over creative thinking. Congratulations, guys, though. Everyone wins, and those Quatron Pro Sharp TVs will be headed your way very shortly in time for Family Room Week. Well done.
Thank you.
Despite sinking boats, at least the team's spirits seem to have stayed buoyant.
Baby, you did so well. Like, you paddled up a storm, and even that last bit where I was completely knackered and you were paddling way faster than me.
So was James like giving up, just sitting on the bottom? Was he? Or was he trying to stand up? Or was he just sitting there?
All I saw was him sitting there. It looked sad.
I can't believe only 2 of the boats actually floated. 4 Ben and Quinn and Marie and James. Hey.
Corbin's pretty clever to build that boat.
Corbin's very clever. And Alex. They're both clever.
It's back to reality and the Herculean task it's going to take to get these garages completed. And for Marie and James, the decision to go with a polished concrete floor could be about to bite them. With only 3 days left to finish their room, there's an important realisation that's just hit home.
There's like a bit of a time frame where we can't walk on it, eh? I think it's a day, and you can't walk on it for like a day.
So there'll be no work on it for the whole day?
Yeah.
When you seal the concrete floor, it takes 8 hours to dry, just so you get that nice finish. So for us, that it becomes a no-go zone. You can't work in the garage when it's drying, and being so close to reveal, it's just time we can't afford.
It's whether the guy can ever
Wednesday, end of Wednesday or Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll finish plastering.
Yeah.
Maybe weather dependent and if the plaster can dry quick enough.
Yeah.
Maybe Thursday lunchtime.
Thursday. Yeah. Okay, we'll see.
The question is, can they afford for the room to be a no-go zone and still be ready for completion day?
We may have bitten off more than we can chew choosing this floor.
But it's not just soggy garages that are demanding attention.
Jeez. Corbin, bit of a bloody mess in here. What happened to that roster? Look at all this. They can't even make it into the bin. Sushi's a bit of a girl's lunch, isn't it? It's probably one of them.
Oh, here's one of them.
Here's one of the culprits.
What?
You girls are supposed to keep this place clean.
Yeah. I just kind of don't care.
Wow, that's a good attitude.
Corbin is Mr.
Mr. Fusspot. What if we tie up the rubbish, you go throw it and skip?
Okay. Corbin would be the only one out of all the siblings that would clean up. So he just became Mr. Fusspot.
Not anymore though, eh? Look at me, unshaven.
No,
cuts on my
you're still
hands.
Mr. Fusspot.
Lost my wedding ring.
What?
No, I haven't yet. But if I did, it'd be great TV, wouldn't it? You see how easy it is for me to wind her up? It's quite fun. But you're okay, eh?
A hectic day draws to an end on the Block NZ. Roofs are due to go on tomorrow, weather dependent. So the teams are crossing their fingers there won't be a repeat of last night.
What's the plan for tomorrow?
No idea.
Rain all day tomorrow?
Much chance of rain.
Oh, man.
Need to get a roof on this house so we can do stuff. It's dreadful, isn't it?
It's just dreadful, Prue. I just wish we could build a bathroom.
I basically made a tent with my foot under the duvet to try and hold as much hot air with the hairdryer under here as possible so that I can try and dry out the duvet and the sheets because it is still soaking from last night from the rain.
We want an 80-inch TV.
That's good. That's good.
Maybe we'll just put that on the walls. in the
Yeah,
garage.
actually, that would save jibbing and plastering.
Just put an 80-inch television on one of the
it
walls.
would pretty much take up.
Drive-in and we'll be a drive-in movie
Be
theatre.
the ultimate man cave, that's for sure. Okay, well, it's time for lights out.
Good night.
It all starts now.
Overnight, it seems our roofless couples were spared from heavy rain. But on the Block NZ, you never know what's on the horizon.
Wow, that is such a beautiful rainbow. A new day, hopefully that means it's going to be sunshine. Hopefully not rainy. Look at the rainbow.
That sounds good.
He doesn't appreciate the pretty things.
What he will appreciate is that finally the roofs are going on the houses. But what the teams don't know is that it will only be on 2 of them.
I hope the rainbow means sunny today. I know that our roof is meant to be getting put on today, so if it's raining, then maybe they wouldn't be able to put it on.
Roofs aside, it's time for a reality check. There's only 3 days to go until the teams reveal their garages.
For us to finish in time just seems impossible at the moment. I'm pretty gutted. No, I don't know how there's any way we can do it.
And they have no walls up, no ceilings in, and that's all got to be in place before they can even think about workbenches, bike racks and clothes dryers.
Right now, this room reveal just seems like it's going to be an impossible task to finish.
What's worse, Ben might be having to work solo, as it looks like sickness has struck the camp.
Do you want some breakfast?
No, I don't think I will.
Don't want any today.
I don't know, I just feel a bit spewy and like I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't know, I just feel a bit uncomfy. I don't get sick and I'm normally quite healthy and so I just don't feel quite right.
There's been a bug sweeping through the work site, and it looks like Quinn might be coming down with something at the worst possible time.
I think just moving up here away from home and just doing completely different things to what we normally do, I think that's just starting to make me feel a bit weird.
But her problems pale in comparison to Corbyn's.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get a metal detector or something. This is ridiculous. Bro, you haven't seen like a ring, maybe like a wedding ring looking ring lying around here, have you?
What did you do, lose it?
Oh, I had it in my pocket and I think it fell out when I was carrying my pants back from the shower. Eh? I almost feel like I got what I deserved because I was trying to play a prank on Alex and then I actually lost my wedding ring. So I am really nervous now.
Corbyn, where are you?
I'm just looking for something.
I'm doing all the work out here.
I'm looking for my wedding ring.
You're looking for your what?
Wedding ring.
You said you knew where it was.
Yeah, I thought I did, but I don't.
Oh. You better find that.
I'm quite a sentimental person, and I think the ring has, you know, quite a symbolic thing to do with marriage. I don't know. I just wanted him to wear it. We paid heaps of money for it. Just put it on your finger.
Yeah.
Show me your hand. Where is it?
I've actually lost it, I'm sorry. I'm not joking, I wish I was. I don't know where it is.
I told you to put it somewhere safe.
It was in like...
And I asked you to check it. You said, yeah, it's in my pocket.
Yeah, but I just checked it then and it's not there.
When I found out that he had actually lost his ring, I just was not impressed.
Shall we have a good look for it?
You can.
Okay.
Go and find it. Otherwise, you're selling something to pay for a new ring.
Okay.
Progress continues with Ben flying solo while Quinn is under the weather.
Since we're polishing this wall, it's going to be quite obvious that our blockman didn't run this line all the way through. So, trying to run this line from there to there again. I made a bit of a mirror at the start of it, but I've gotten a bit better now.
And the final bits of scaffolding arrive on site for the 2 back houses, which needs to go up before the roofs can be installed.
The best thing about this roof going on is that I'm going to get a dry night's sleep, and it's going to be so good.
No more wetting the bed.
No more. Yeah, Damo.
Jo has thrown her muscle in with the scaffolding girls to get the job done.
Do you think I'll be able to carry them myself?
You can give it a go if you want. You should be all right.
Cool.
These ones carry it, so...
Pretty tough, pretty tough.
Yeah, that's
Seems there's no place for chivalry on the block.
Joanna's done a very good job today. She's been really busy carrying around wood.
A little bit more. Okay. I got him. Mike.
So, busy. Hey, Joanna,
Yep.
done a great job.
My arms are sore though.
It's quite hard work, but it's all right. You did a good job.
You do a good job. I've only carried 2. You've been going all day.
As the last scaffolding goes up, the weather turns again and threatens to rain on everyone's parade.
Got to get this tarp on, Joe, because it's going to rain.
I'll try.
Yeah, look at the clouds that are coming.
You might have to come and do a bit of a QC check on me though.
All right, jump around. I'll go around there with you.
All right.
Yeah, it's definitely
feeling pretty
rain
damp.
coming.
I think it's coming from this way. There's a big black cloud down there. I think we need to get that tarp just to hang over our garage because we just got our garage dry.
If the wind gets up and the heavens open, there'll be no roofs going on today, and there'll be no garage being delivered in 3 days' time.
I'm over it being wet. I think that's the rain has actually, it's the one thing that can break you.
Quinn and Ben have something more serious than rain on their minds. After being bedridden for most of the morning, Ben decides that it's time to take Quinn to the doctor.
It all starts now.
We got a fly on the wall. We got a picture in a paper. We got a curtain call and a reality show.
It's midday on day 6, and while the threat of rain continues, the last bits of roofing arrive on site.
I hope this is our roofing. Hope we're first.
I've got bad news for you, James. It's Jo and Damo and Ben and Quinn's.
It's a bit sad because our roof is nowhere to be seen.
Both the rare houses will be getting their roofs on today, giving them a huge advantage.
I feel for the guys up the front of the houses. Like, if it doesn't stop raining, they're just not going to have a garage by the weekend.
I understand why they get their roof first. It's just so disappointing because it is about to pour down.
It might seem like the back houses are getting all the breaks at the moment, but when the scaffolding goes up and the roofs go on and each house is shrink wrapped, then the vehicle access to the back gets cut off, and that's when the favour turns to the houses in the front.
You got a drill and a screw handy? Got it.
While the rain holds off for now, Damo throws his handyman skills into top gear to get the roofing underway.
I've been trying to help this builder get this roof on quicker. He's only got him today, so give him a hand and get the roof done. Then we'll be sweet.
Yeah, Damo. I am so happy that we are having our roof put on. That means tonight we're not going to get wet when we're sleeping if it rains, and that is the best news ever. We've been waiting for quite a long time for this roof, and I was starting to wonder, is this roof ever going to come? But it's here, and it's going on, and it's going to look really, really cool, and we're going to stay dry, so I'm really happy.
While it's happy families for Joe and Damo,
Oh, it's just such a mess.
Corbin's still in the dog box.
I've genuinely lost my wedding ring, which I've had for about 1.5 years, so as you can see, she's a little bit angry.
I'm pretty sure he'll find it, but until he does, I'm gonna be angry.
Oh my goodness. Alex!
Yes? Did you find it?
I can't believe it, but I found it.
Where was it? Now you get lollies. Now you get lollies.
I found my ring in the bottom of my bag. However, it had fallen out of my jeans pocket and randomly landed in the bag, so...
It's pretty amazing.
It's a bit of a fluke that I still have the ring. Okay, done. So I'm not taking it off for the rest of the block.
No, good boy.
With matrimonial harmony returned to house number 3, Alex and Corbin are working together to get their concrete floor dry and prepped.
Labour of love, that's what it is. Labour of love.
This is the most exciting job on the block. Can't you tell?
We've got 2 hours to do it.
That's not enough.
Why are we standing around here?
By the afternoon, the weather has held out. Things are getting back on track with progress to report on the block. With the prep work done, Alex and Corbin can step back and watch while their garage floor is ground, buffed and sealed.
Man, it looks good.
Looks awesome, eh?
And the biggest news of all, a roof is finally going on.
We're the first house on the block to have a roof. I'm so excited.
Yeah, look, even after all these years, every time roof goes on, it's always just time to do the little happy dance. Yes.
Quinn and Ben's roof is also starting to take shape. But Quinn's returned from the doctor and her situation has just become more serious.
No wonder I haven't been feeling normal. It explains a lot of things.
Oh God, I guess it's like in my heels even thinking about it. So many heels.
And it's time to break the news to the others.
Okay.
So we've got something to say.
Yeah. We're pregnant.
Oh my gosh!
Next time on the Block NZ.
We're pregnant.
Oh my god!
It's gonna be a baby.
Can Quinn carry on?
We don't even know what's going to happen. Like, what happens if Quinn has to go?
Joanna's got the hiccups.
Cabin fever sets in as the rain pushes our teams to breaking point.
Our room is flooded. I was so angry.
Right, guys, I've brought you all in this evening for an emergency meeting.
And a shock announcement creates block history.
What?